Yeah, you can't spell Pride Month without Damon.
Ah, yes, Dingus with public Facebook posts trying to say this. Yeah, great job on that one. You're going to do wonderful. And happy Pride Month, everybody. Hope you all are having a good day. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/Insane People Facebook. And if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout, or click the link down below. It'll automatically apply the discount to your transaction, and it helps support the channel. Thank you.
Propaganda that I'm not falling for. Avoiding the sun. AI is helping us. A good fat will make you fat. Stevia is good for you. What the frick is stevia? Red meat is bad for you. Botox is harmless. Sleeping around is okay. Fish oil capsules are good for you. We landed on the moon. Nicotine is bad for you. An iron deficiency is from low iron. That literally is what it is. Cholesterol is bad.
Alrighty, let me see what I can do about his. Avoid the sun, yes, because skin cancer very much is a thing. However, the sun is also a good portion of your vitamin D that you happen to be taking in. AI is helping us. It can be helpful in certain scenarios, but generative art very much is not. If you happen to think that is perfectly fine, I do not like you.
Good fat will make you fat. It's fat because it makes you fat. Just too much of a good thing still can be a bad thing, ma'am. Stevia is good for you. Alright, hold up. I still need to find out what stevia is.
Really? It's a natural sweetener replacement for sugar. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yes, that is supposed to be good for you.
God forbid anybody want to do 5 seconds of Google search. Literally, that was it. That's it. That's what you get. 5 seconds of Google, you get that image, okay? Red meat is bad for you, very much. Too much of something can be a bad thing, okay? That's just gonna apply to, like, half of these things, okay? Let me see. Botox is harmless. Yeah, very much can be bad in certain doses, like I've stated multiple times so far. Sleeping around is okay. You don't want to sleep too much. You'll get a little too tired when you wake up. For some reason, you can oversleep, and I never understood that. There's nothing wrong with taking a nap as long as you don't have any prior obligations you are purposely ditching in order to take a nap. If you have absolutely nothing to do and you've already accomplished all of the things you want to do today, ain't nothing wrong with taking a frickin' nap. Fish oil capsules are good for you. They help your hair. We landed on the moon. We have many decades of scientific evidence stating such, but God forbid the tinfoil hat schmucks happen to still be out and about and as abundant as ever. Nicotine is bad for you. Ah, yes, because we always love having an addictive chemical in our system. Yeah, that's great. Iron deficiency is from low iron. Literally 5 seconds of Google. Cholesterol is bad. There is good cholesterol and there is bad cholesterol. However, too much overall cholesterol can, in fact, be bad. Congratulations, cherry picking this one.
Call it smoke. That's what they want you to believe. Call me stupid.
Okay, we will.
Call me a tinfoil hat.
Okay, we will.
But this is 5G and 6G towers, pushing the chemtrail clouds into frequency.
We don't even have 6G, you dum-dum.
Don't believe me. Do some research instead of calling me crazy.
We will, because we did more research than you.
We got 6.5 inches in Concord on Saturday of rain. The month's average for 30 days is 3.5 inches. Make it make sense.
Okay, yeah, it was a little moist outside. Okie dokie. Hate to break it to you, sometimes it's going to be a little above average when it comes to how humid it is outside and how often it rains. Just like other times, it's going to be less. What are you going to say is around that time? You are quite literally an old man yelling at clouds. Congratulations. Simpsons predicted it again.
I was in the grocery store the other day, and just was overwhelmed talking with the Lord. As I walked down the aisle, I asked Jesus, should I get the zucchini or the squash? I just wanted to drop right there and worship him and praise his holy name, the name of Jesus. He just overwhelms my entire being randomly throughout the day. He is the most soul-fulfilling God, and the lover of my soul. I hunger and thirst for him each and every day, for his presence and his voice, and he fills me until my cup is running over. Oh, how I pray more people could experience him the way I get to. Look, I appreciate the offer, man, but I'm gonna have to pass. Okay? Give him your life each and every day. He's worth every second of sacrifice. No, I got better stuff to do, like play Mario Kart. It's not what you eat. It is what you believe. Tap into a deeper work in episode 404 of the Afterlife podcast. Cleansing consciousness. Hashtag mind body detox. Hashtag you are not broken. Hashtag self-healing. Hashtag consciousness cleanse. Hashtag TMS healing. Hashtag mindset medicine. Hashtag alter life. Hashtag mind through consciousness. Yes, you know, with just believing, the power of belief, you too can very much just eat whatever you want and not feel lethargic afterwards. Nope, it's totally it. You just gotta believe.
Hello, when would you be able for pickup? Hi.
Yes, are you interested?
No, he's doing this to waste your time. Yes, of course they're freaking interested. Sorry, I asked when. Your comment on this post was not to ask if it was available, so I'm already assuming that this is still available.
Oh, it is.
I have a good one.
Your reading comprehension is severely lacking, my guy.
Yeah, try again. When would you be able to pick up? I mean, yeah, kind of looking back, he did really just ask when you would be able to, not is it available. And usually just copy and pasting or hitting the suggested button of it, is this available, a little bit of a douche move. So, I mean, they were going out of the way for you, my man. If anybody's reading comprehension is a little bit lacking, might be you. I know it might be a little bit hard, as in ultra nightmare difficulty when it comes to getting these niggas to understand that, but I feel like it might at least be worth a shot. Although, then again, teaching a brick wall Spanish probably would be a little easier. Also, on top of that, the caption of the post was that they said, do not ask, is it available? You acted as if they asked that, and if you're going to say that you don't want people asking that, don't preset the answer to come out as if it's available or not. Just say, yeah, you can come pick it up, or no, I'm sorry, you missed it. Ayos, would you like to get a water-cooled crypto mining rig Ryzen R9 3900X with 21 units total for $6,000? Oh yes, and you gotta love that wonderful first two words, fully assembled. Fully assembled my ass. Look, if that's fully assembled, then you should be perfectly fine just loading it into the vehicle all by yourself. You should be able to do that, right? Oh, what do you mean you have to take it apart and do multiple trips or anything? What do you mean you can't hold it all at once? I don't know. Look, you really want to put salt in the wound. That little CPU, that Ryzen 3900X, also on top of just mining being an intensive service on PCs, is also just straight up, you're using a 6-year-old CPU and you want $6,000 for the entire setup. Alright, that CPU is $150. I don't know what kind of hopes that you got out of that CPU, but that's 6 years old and you've been using it for mining, you need to put that out to pasture. I'm not paying $6,000 for that piece of junk, but I'll laugh at you for free. That's freaking hilarious. You would kind of hope that if you're doing some kind of intensive services or having some kind of computer setup and everything, you would think to at least spring for like a CPU or a computer case and all. But no, yeah, it took me a minute to realize, oh yeah, what do they mean by water cooled? Oh yeah, these tubes. The ones on the left, I can only zoom in so far, but I am fairly certain that's what they're going to try to swing it as. Anyways, long story short, this shit is not worth $6,000. This is barely worth $600. And for the people in the comments that happen to find this because I happen to have said crypto and everything is like,
Oh my god, you don't know a single thing about crypto. You have to have a certain intellect to understand.
like the weird section of the Rick and Morty fandom. Here's the thing, I don't need to know a lot about crypto, but if I happen to see the entrails of a computer on a wire rack system, I'm thinking something might not be right. It's kind of like if I'm not a helicopter pilot, but if I happen to see one on fire in a tree, I'm gonna think something's a little bad.
Yeah, at this point, if you're a teacher and you're against school choice, I think you probably shouldn't be a teacher. You're a union hack, scared of competition.
Tell me you don't work in education without telling me you don't work in education. A dumb statement. Really dumb.
Yes, says the union hack.
Obviously, I was fortunate enough to have parents who cared enough to homeschool me, and I've done the same for mine, so I guess you could say I actually do, but I know unions hate volunteers.
But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.